box? What's in the fucking box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new What's in the Box on Comic Crusaders. Alrighty, first up, before I even bring in my co-pilots here real briefly, just do want to mention, look at this awesome page here for Layla's surgery. This little girl needs our help. If you check out tonight at It's Drunken Chat with Lucas Fashina, now let me bring him in so you kind of explain what's going on. You know, we're going to remind you at the end of the show as well, but let me bring on Lucas so he could give you a great rundown because he spoke to them last night, and you can check it out on comiccrusaders.com. Lucas, welcome to a brand new Comic Crusaders What's in the Box episode. And before we even get off on the show, let's mention to the world about this beautiful little girl that needs our help. Floor is yours.
Yep, thank you, Al. Hey, so what's going on is, there's a little girl. What happened was she was feeling kind of sick, feeling kind of ill. So her parents took to the doctor. They couldn't really figure her out. Unfortunately, they found out there was a brain tumor, and that she needed emergency surgery. So God bless that she was able to have a successful brain surgery. But right now, it's all about the recuperation, the recovery, And brain surgery is not cheap, man. You got to think about the anesthesiologists, the facilities, the specialists. All types of specialists have to be brought in. And then once again, as she's in the hospital right now, or when she was in the hospital, kid ICU and kid all that's even more expensive than your normal stuff. So that's something that you have to think about. And then from now on, for like at least for the next 2 or 3 years, she's got to have recuperation. They got to have therapists to help her talk and think and walk.
She's got to relearn everything all over again.
Exactly, man. So it's going to be and one thing that you got to consider is that this is a small town where they're at. So opportunities to make all that money isn't that. So what we're trying to do once again is, this is Comic Crusaders. We're not just Crusaders in name. We're Crusaders in life. That's the way we do it. We're always fighting for everybody, especially the children. This is what Comic Crusaders is about, the kids and help them out.
Comic Crusaders for the children. It ain't just Wu-Tang for the children.
Exactly. CC, baby. So what's going to happen is at midnight, It's Drunken Chat is going to have a set of giveaways, right? All the stuff I got in my vault, whether it be the comics, the hot comics that I got in vault, whether it be some of the toys, the Yoda toys. Hey, I'm even trying to do some card breaks or some card pack breaks. So if you've donated, make sure you send an email to either me at lucas.fachina at comiccrusaders.com, or even my Instagram at darkhorsefox35. Tag me, do whatever. Say, hey, I've donated. Blah blah blah, and then make sure. And what happened is, I make sure that your name gets on the muffin wheel. What is the muffin wheel? It's a wheel that we digitally spin, and if your name pops up, bam, you can get the hot.
It's not someone with a muffin top that you wrote their names on, right?
No. It's a muffin wheel, and if you want to figure out why it's called the muffin wheel, you better
watch the show.
You better watch the show. Show up with your drinks, whatever you got to help you relax.
Excellent.
And the other thing is that all the proceeds, Comic Crusaders, we have a pull box. And that pull box kind of helps us with whatever bills around the house or whatever that we had to get the show going. Well, all the proceeds for the next 10, 14 days that were coming in through the pull box, they're going to go to that, right? So
what's the pull box link so people know where to show up?
Right. So what you can do is also send me an email to lucas.fashina at comiccrusaders.com, and I will send you an invite to that. And what happens is, you'll be able to go into the previews poll world, and you'll be able to see all the stuff that's coming out for the week or stuff that's coming out for the next 2 months. And you'll be able to order. I'll send you an invoice and all the other good stuff. And once again, every dollar that you spend as a percent discount up, all the way up to 50% off. So you spend $5, that's 5% off. You spend $20, that's 20% off. You spend $50, that's 50% off. And
so you spend $100, it ain't free, right?
No, it ain't gonna be free. It tops out at 50%. But once again, it's when it comes to comics, that's even better than cost.
Right? Absolutely.
But the main thing is that trying to make sure that this family and this little girl gets the help they need.
Excellent. Lucas, God bless for doing that. And now, folks, we're not trying to get no one down, but now it's showtime. And let me introduce one of our fellow co-pilots, the one and only BobO'Mac from Crisis Toyverse. Wepa, hermano.
What's going on, everyone?
What's up, bro? I'm feeling hype, bro. We have this.
We got the energy. We're rocking and rolling, bro.
Oh, yeah, man, because we got this amazing box here, Bobo. Look what I got in my hands.
Yeah, that's right. We got one of those fancy, smancy McFarlane Toys boxes. It's full of mystery and excitement and desire.
I can't wait, man, to open this box. I have been on good behavior here, folks. I can prove it, all right? Good boy. Okay, look, that's the original McFarlane tape. Now, unopened
Factory
on both
sealed.
sides, all right?
Factory sealed.
Wow.
I've been a good boy. Lucas would have opened up and retaped that mother if he had a chance.
Of course.
All right, Pablo.
I gotta take a peek.
Yeah, man. Pablo, before we open this box, I know that you were one of those early pre-order men on this because you are true to your craft and you love good toys. What is it about this line that you were looking for the most too before we open this box?
Basically, it came down to I just wanted somebody else other than Mattel making figures. And when I heard Todd had acquired the license, I was very excited because I knew that we would see more artist-driven product.
Okay.
And not just the recycling of this character from this franchise or this character from this. And I knew that he could produce the artist-inspired stuff. And that's one of the main reasons why I love what he's doing. A lot of people complain about some of the articulation and the way the sculpts.
What's bad about the
things.
articulation? Because at the end of the day, I have the Mortal Kombat version of Spawn, and I got the white figure as well. I love the way I could move my figure. It's the same articulation, is it not? The 22 points, correct?
Yeah, the 22 points overall works pretty good. There's some discrepancy on the front ab crunch on the upper body, but it doesn't bother me. It's just the way they made that joint. It's the way they made that
what is
joint.
it, though? What type of flexibility? Because, again, we're talking toys here, and I want people to understand how my man thinks here, especially when he reviews figures. So what is it about the flexibility? Do you think it needs to move a certain degree more or so?
I mean, at the end of the day, if you want a toy for articulation, then yes. You want it to do it. But on the flip side, you also got to understand costs. You got to understand budget. You got to... It's not only that, aesthetic. Right. Todd's more about aesthetic, and the articulation is, I don't want to say second place, but it's not the top of the list. Yeah, he wants it to move. He wants it to do things. For the most part, on any of these figures, you can get that done. Okay. I think in the collector community, we've been spoiled by different brands and stuff. So, it's okay that something's a little different.
So who has above 22 points of articulation? Give me an example.
Well, if you're looking above something like that, you're probably looking at like, I would say probably Marvel Legends would have similar, maybe a smidgen more, but then you get to like Figure Arts and Storm Collectibles. The more articulation from Mafex, the more articulation you want, it seems as if the price goes up.
Oh, God. So the more you can bend it, the more expensive.
Yes. The gold standard has always been the Marvel Legends for the modern collector in terms of articulation.
And why that? It's specific.
Because it's affordable. There's decent sculpts, and that's debatable. I'm not a Marvel Legends guy anymore, but...
Shout out to Stephanie.
But... at the end of the day, it just depends.
Gotcha.
So, right.
What's this?
So this one is called the Drift. Shattered Glass Drift Transformers, and this one so-called has 50 points of articulation.
50.
50.
How much is that?
Now this one, once again, is probably I think it's going to be over the water. That means that it's not built here. They got to wait for the shipment and everything.
Oh, that means
And
it'll never get here. Gotcha.
yeah, exactly. So it is. If it says it's going to be here by March, that means it'll probably be here
Next
by
March.
July or August. But the price on this one isn't that bad. It's like $34.
Really? But 50 points of articulation?
Actually, it's probably
I mean,
more
this
like
is the
$50,
transformer though. It
$50.
has a transformer to a car, so it kind of makes sense. But I'm talking about
like
a regular figure is different.
Transformers are obviously they need more range of movement, unless you're buying like the Red series from Hasbro or even the upcoming Super 7 Transformers. Those are designed to be articulated, but those don't transform.
Oh, okay. So would you rather have it transform coming from that collector perspective? Or would you like to just have a robot?
For me, I've never been able to really pull off getting it into a transformation. I don't have the patience.
Stop lying.
I'm not at all. I would get so mad I'd probably chuck it at the wall because I'd get pissed off.
Transformers are the gateway drug to Rubik's Cubes, man. That's all
Yeah, I don't like Rubik's Cubes either. I'll just replace the stickers and it'll be done.
Oh, really? You gave up? Like, yeah. Look, Ma, I did it. And the stickers are half off. That's hysterical, bro. I never did that, bro.
It all depends on what you're after. The glorious thing right now in the toy industry, there's enough product out there where you can pick and choose what you want.
Okay.
And if it's a certain franchise, chances are they've butchered that license far enough apart where some company is going to make something that hits your taste. I get the people that don't like the McFarlane stuff because it may not hit their taste, but for me, it does hit my taste, especially being as a part of the site.
I mean, for me, for Spawn, as a Spawn fan, just getting those Spawn figures for Mortal Kombat, beautiful scopes with a great range of movement. I know not based on the comic, but damn, McFarlane, please make me one from the comic on this line too.
Well, I watched a news video today. They teased, I forget which Spawn it is. He's blue with wings.
No, not Ascension Spawn.
Yes, and then the Gunslinger.
Oh my God, Gunslinger right now is blowing up on the comic, right, Lucas?
Yes, he was for a good 2 weeks. It was $40 for I think it was either $3.18 or $3.19. It was a $40 comic.
A $40 comic. $4 and this is Spawn now when everybody was ignoring it. You know what I mean? You know, now you haters want to be all around talking about you been fans. I've been a fan and my fam know that. So you fakes, a cheers to you. And to your supporters, a really good cheers to you. All right. So actually, all right, let me tune on. Let me take off my green screen. I learned my lesson from last time. Don't leave that screen on when we're showing off these beautiful toys. Right? And I'm going to change my camera angle real quick as well. Because I want to start getting into this box and see, Bobo, I want to see your expression.
Oh, wow. Look at you. Fancy different camera angles.
Oh, fancy. Wepa! That's how I'm going to do it, baby. All right. So let me get over here. I'm going to put my belly too much. There we go. Move my new mic over. Camera, fix yourself. There we are. And we just got to go like this. Anyway. Look, folks. Every Puerto Rican has one of these. Just saying.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, this is why I used to get in trouble for in New York. That's what I got, a shank. Like, well, you have a shank. I worked in a supermarket. I had to open boxes, and the box cutters, the blade would go dull. These are better. And, of course, you know what we could use them for back in the day anyway. Oh, my God, folks. I've been behaving myself, not opening this, because I promised Bobo, my amazing reviewer on Crisis Toyverse, I was going to share this experience with him.
In the meantime, Omega went down to the airport, got an X-ray and everything.
Just went over.
Oh, all right. So let me take out what it says we have here. So it seems I have 4 figures from that Build-A-Figure wave, and I have a Fortnite figure in here. Oh yeah, I didn't even know about that. That's a nice surprise.
Fancy smancy. Look at how nice they were.
So even before we get into the DC stuff, let's check out the Fortnite. So Lucas, Bobo, y'all guys Fortnite fans? Anyone on this chat watching a Fortnite fan?
Well, people do got to be understanding that right now it's interesting what's going on with Fortnite and Marvel, right? Because Fortnite has officially made it into the Marvel universe right
Yo,
now.
what do you mean in continuity?
Yeah, absolutely. There was a comic where Thor and Galactus they disappeared for a set because they had a power up to fight Null and the Black Knight, and they
What?
went off world somewhere, and they ate this whole world, and that world was Fortnite.
They ate the Fortnite world.
They ate the Fortnite world. Yep. So all those characters and everything are now in continuity, and in fact, there's a whole bunch of covers out there.
In continuity, then somebody's
continuity.
belly, you mean?
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of Fortnite covers out there, including a special one with like Captain America and one of the Fortnite characters. I'm not
cool.
sure who she was, but yeah, it was interesting.
What you
So
gonna
what we
say,
got?
Bobo?
That is pretty interesting. I was going to say, and Hasbro has jumped into the Fortnite game too. They
Them
released,
too?
I believe
Wow.
on the Hasbro Pulse website. Not to give them a plug, they have
Hasbro hit
a
us up.
Snake
You owe
Eyes.
us.
They have a Snake Eyes.
No.
It's like $40.
Right. Yeah, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the one that's like $150, but now it's like 275 or 300 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, the first Snake Eyes. Yeah, my
Yeah.
brother got that.
But this Snake Eyes, I think, has the best head sculpt of the three
Oh,
that have been
really?
out.
Why
I
you
think.
say that? Which head sculpt is it though? From which edition of Snake Eyes?
It's
Is
just
it
that
the
the
visor?
visor looks better and stuff. I just think it looks the best out of all the ones they've released.
Oh, okay, cool. I gotta look that up. But Snake Eyes is the dude. All right, folks, let's get into it. The first presentation. Oh shit, this is cool. A plastic controller.
Plastic control. Oh, that's the army guy. I remember. I think we saw him at a toy fair.
Yeah, but look at him. He looks so damn cool. A green army guy, but that you could actually, and he has a Frankfurt or sausage, whatever you want to.
What in the world is going on in that game?
Bro, look at this.
There's
That's
a
what I'm
lot of
saying.
stuff going on.
This
in
is how
that
he'll
game.
beat your ass with una salchicha, bro. Look at that.
Hey, don't mess with me. I'll find some pan and some
Right.
mostazo and vamos a comer.
It's like, go ahead, beat me with that, bro, because if I'm hungry, you ain't beating me, bro. Yeah, but
That's in order.
this actually is a cool green army figure, though. He
Yes,
does
It
is,
looks
man.
cool. Like when I saw it at toy fair, it looked cool too. Like
Oh, man, it does. I can't wait till Bobo reviews this, folks. Crisis Toyverse. You better subscribe right now at the bottom on YouTube to our Comic Crusaders World. Bobo will be dropping them videos, and even right now, you can see a whole bunch of great stuff. All right? Okay, so, Bobo, oh, man. What would you like me to start with? Because I know you're familiar with the wave.
just grab one and go. It doesn't matter to us. It all works out the same.
Oh, man. All right. So, all right. I know people in our Comic Crusaders community have been talking about the Wonder Woman movie. So why not just bring up the Wonder Woman figure from this particular Earth? Oh, man. Yo. She has my old hairdo, too. Oh, man. It looks dope. Check this out.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty good.
That is pretty nice.
See, it looks better there than it did in the movie.
Oh,
See,
shit.
that shows you what they were planning on and what they wanted to design, but
Look at
her
this.
actually wearing it.
She
That's
does
a lot of
look great.
articulation.
Yeah, but look at that mohawk.
She's
too. Look at
big. She's big. She's buff, and she's gonna kick your stuff. That's
that. Yep. And apparently, this comes with, I guess, the arms of this
of the
Bane?
Build-A-Figure. Yeah, it's the Build-A-Figure. This
It's
is
a
all
Bane?
the
Nice.
what is this? The Last Night.
This
Yeah,
is the
this
last night. Yes,
Yeah,
the last night on Earth, Batman.
yeah. This is
Series.
part of the Black Label.
And look at the side of that
from DC.
sword, yo. She really
It's a
gonna
nice
slice
sword.
and dice. And this will be the back, the back imagery, folks.
See, now Al,
Yes, it's a Bane figure, Reno. Because Reno's like, is this Bane? Yes, you get to build Bane.
Al,
And if you want to see how he'll look, he's gonna look like that when you build him.
Al, so if you come home and your hair is dressed like that, do you run or do you just start off with baby? I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm Puerto Rican. I be mommy. Let's do it. Bob was like, "How dare you?"
Anywhere but the face.
Oh man, this is a sick.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! Check this one
Here's
out,
this
folks.
one.
We
Here's this
have
one.
Scarecrow from last.
Scarecrow.
But look at that. Look at that.
I've seen some early reviews on this guy. He's got a peg on him that plugs into the Bane in the back, so you can create that
really?
cover art.
Oh
Or
yes,
even in
because
the
here it goes. It's right
Yeah,
there.
there
The
you go.
cover art. Yep. So he plugs into. Oh, wait a minute. What are they trying to say about Bane then?
Well,
He plugs into him. What is going on here, folks?
it's 2021. You can't ask those questions anymore.
I understand, but still, tell us the backstory. And look, in this particular character, you're gonna get the body right there.
Nice, big, hulking body.
Yeah, that is huge, though. Wow, very, very Hulk-like for real. You're on the money. Wait till you see this in your hands, Bob. We're very Hulk-like.
I'm trying to find out if I can get one for myself.
I do like
That
the
was it.
mask though, because if you see the grill, you see is it's a red plastic over the head, and it really looks creepy.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
and the cool thing is that mask actually comes off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
That
Reno's
whole,
like Bane's
storyline.
bottom. He's happy it wasn't Bane's bottom. He says.
Well,
That whole storyline was pretty creepy, man.
All right, and here we get the legs. I feel like I'm talking about Voltron at some point over here. So we got the legs here with a character named, and it's so funny, Omega.
no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil everything about Omega here, but a very cool looking figure. It's got a presence to it. Like I said, with the McFarlane stuff, a lot of these, in terms of aesthetic, they usually look like they jump right out of the comic.
I'll show you the imagery in a second. This is the beautiful figure. And this one I actually noticed, not weapons, but it actually comes with hands.
Yes, alternate hands. They're slowly starting to put in more alternate hands on some of the figures.
Why is that? And then, as you can see, folks, real quick, it comes with the legs for the Bane figure.
I think it's just a demand from people to have different ways to pose their figures.
Gotcha.
Expressions.
This is a very Flash-like looking Batman that reminds me of the other figure from the Metalverse. No?
Man.
Oh, Murder Machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a Murder Machine vibe to it.
Murder Machine
Wouldn't make sense considering who wrote that book and who's writing this and drawing that book.
Understood and agreed. And now we're coming up to the final. Oh, wow. Oh, bro. Bro, this is a beautiful figure. Get out.
Is that the straight jacket?
All right, folks, get ready. I ain't dropping it, Bob. Look at that. Me got all nervous and shit. I was like, wow, this is dope. Boom, 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 boom.
Dun, dun, dun,
Nice.
dun.
Yeah.
Look at this.
See, yeah, so that storyline was one of my favorite. I love the whole
Look.
crazy element to it, and that is the Batman from it. That was a great storyline.
And you see that right there?
Oh man, I gotta get that. You know what? That whole line, I'm gonna get that.
And that
that
comes
You can
with
still
Bane's
pre-order it
mask
on Target.
and hands.
Or I could try and order it through the Crime Crusaders pull box.
Oh, that's true too.
Actually, order it through there, folks. That way we could monitor. But look at this. That comes with the hands. Look at Bane's mask face right there. Face sculpt.
There you go. But I like that lantern with the Joker's head in there.
Yo, but you know what? I look at Last Night on Earth, and there's a comic book on Image, all right, about a barbarian that carries the witch's head that predates this stuff. So they really kind of, for me, you know, got inspiration. I mean, I say copied, but got inspiration from that particular book.
Now, what's the title of that figure? Let me see at the bottom.
And this one is just Batman.
Just Batman. So
Yep,
Multiverse.
and if you
Batman
look at the
on
back, yep, you see,
It's all part of that Last Night wave, Lucas.
this is very nice. That Joker head part, though, I mean, for me, that's absolute fire, yo. That looks creepy as heck. And you know, especially again, reminds me of the witch from that. It's similar to Conan, Reno, but it's not Conan. It's from Image. It's very barbarian-esque, but definitely has this vibe with the head from the Last Night on Earth, but not the similar storyline. But wow, bro, these are beautiful figures, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I think McFarlane once again doing. I mean, this one looks very cartoony to me. I can't wait till you do the review and take it out of the box.
Right. Yeah. I like the Scarecrow one better.
Really? Because
Yeah.
he was poking Bane?
Hey, you do what you got to do, man. They all locked up in Arkham Asylum, man.
But yo, let me tell you, look at the size of this body, right? And then look at the size of the head that you got to put on that. I mean, Jesus Christ, talk about pea-brained. Look.
He's huge.
That?
Huge.
You see that? He's like a pea-brained dude right there. That's crazy.
It's the result of all them drugs, man.
Wow. Oh, no, the steroids went the wrong head then.
This marks our second Build-A-Figure from McFarlane.
This is the second. What was the first? So you could remind folks what they should have been looking for?
The Merciless from the Metals Wave.
Oh, Merciless? Really? You have that bad boy done?
I do. I have them all completed.
Wow, nice. But I actually think this is my favorite one out of all of them.
That one?
Wonder Woman joint.
Yeah, she looks really dope. I like the Mohawk look. She just looks very different and unique. Let me ask the woman's opinion real quick. Bam.
I think...
Bam. What do you think of this Wonder Woman figure? Does it look good? First question is, why does she look so big? But what do you think, though? Does it look cool? Okay, female perspective is... All right.
Well, they don't test in the DC universe.
Oh, really? I love this. It looks cool. I think she looks dope. Very cool and a very different take. Again, I always like different takes. But this is really fire. Fortnite be surprising me with some really cool figures.
They come out with weird stuff. I have the banana guy.
You got the banana guy, and now you're going to have the sausage guy.
Yeah. Mama mia.
Here. Yeah, then we need the pizza guy. Wepa. Then we need some empanada guy. Do they have an empanada guy in Fortnite yet? If not, folks, talk to Comic Crusader. That was the idea.
A very cool wave and a very special thank you to McFarlane. That was very nice of them to send over.
McFarlane rocks. Yeah, absolutely. That's great support. Thank you. And you guys are going to see reviews of this product on a particular show. You know what, guys? They got to show you. Let me give you a little tease as to what Crisis is all about. I love that trailer.
That's a beautiful video. Josh, the random dude, did a wonderful job on it.
That's the random dude. He does some random stuff, and he
does random. He goes all random. I don't understand.
And randomly, he does a good job. I'm just messing with you. Josh is the man. He's definitely been handling his business, if you will. And definitely, that's real talk, Bob. Well, this is a great shout out. Thank you, McFarlane Toys, for giving us an opportunity for me to do a box opening. And coming soon, you're gonna get the reviews of this amazing line.
Yeah, we're still working through our previous box. Up today, we got one of the Witcher reviews up.
That was a challenge. Fire.
That was a challenge because I don't have many medieval style characters in my collection, so I don't have the appropriate backdrops for them. So I was how am I gonna pull this off? So, but that's up. The Bat Cycle will be up tomorrow. I gotta just do the voiceovers tonight. I'll have it uploaded. You'll see it here. But yeah, we're going through. We're pushing hard, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yep, and check out that Witcher figure. It is a gorgeous figure. And look, now that I look at the size of that sword in comparison to what Wonder Woman has here, you think it's the same sword, kind of just a little lightly remolded? Look at this.
No, that's a new sculpt.
I see a straight edge, and it's not. Yeah.
No, that's a new sculpt.
It's definitely the same length, though. Definitely, they like long swords, huh? That's what she said
Hey, you know,
too, right?
to
Yeah,
each their own.
there's no way you're fighting with that type of sword unless you're on like horseback or something like that. That's the sword that goes up on the mantle just to let people know that there's a crazy person freaking living at this house or something
That
like
means that you must be a father of a daughter, and that means I cut your dick off with this. You heard?
that.
Wow.
Yeah, he goes, wow, yeah, I'm a father of a daughter, so yes, Omega will hurt you immensely if you hurt mine. You hurt? No, this has been awesome. Look at this. Stephanie sending hearts. You have a big fan here, Bobo. A big fan, apparently.
Apparently, I
Grandpa.
do. Hey, you get people from all across the world, every which end. So, thank you.
Yeah, look at that. So, Bobo, before we go, I love your room. I'm seeing all those amazing extreme sets, dioramas. Out of what's there, what's one of your favorites? Or did
Of the
you say
pop-ups or the figures?
of the pop-ups and then the figures? I want we
Oh,
need to know, bro. Cause
wow.
Bobo don't show up, so I don't get to tease him and find out more about him, man. Unless we're hanging out.
One of my favorite pop-ups. It's hard to pick because now I've gotten to the point where I write a lot of the bios on most of these pop-ups, so they're in a small smidgen way like my children.
Oh, gotcha. So where can we see those reviews? I mean, those bios. I'm saying
the bios are on the extreme-sets.com website.
Can you explain us a little bit about that too? Just from the toy universe, folks, if they're not aware what extreme-sets.com is, can you give them just a little bit perspective?
Absolutely. So the pop-ups are designed to be effective, affordable, and to easily store. They're great for either displaying or toy photography. They work well for figures for 3 3/4 up to about 8 or 10-inch figures. 10's kind of pushing it, but
so we could work with McFarlane figures on this particular.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. Like I said, you can fudge it for just about anything that you need it for. It's just in how you shoot things. But Joe over at Extreme-Sets does a wonderful job. He's a good man. He's always innovating and creating new stylized pop-ups. I mean, we got buildings, we got police stations, we got hotel lobbies, gas stations, sewers, bars, houses, subways, subway stations.
Oh, that's cool. Awesome.
There's tons of stuff. And now he's working on a castle, and there's a couple other pop-ups too that I just wrote some stuff for. But
shout out to Joe, man, from Extreme Sets.
Absolutely.
And you doing them bios, man. Where do you get the inspiration for the bios? Does he just give you a blank slate and be like, all right, this is what it is, write a story?
Yeah, pretty much. He sends me the pictures, the digital mock-ups, and then I write them out, and then I send them over to him for approval, and then if he doesn't like something, I go back to the drawing board and do it all over again.
And he's asking you right here, a fan that's watching is asking you right now, again, they want to repeat, where can they get these sets, these dioramas, so they can hook up their figures to make them look sexy?
You can go to either places like Big Bad Toy Store and I believe now Entertainment Earth, or you can buy them directly from the website over at extreme-sets.com. He's partnered up with them and a couple other places too. Just go in. There's a section called Multiverse. You can see all the different pop-ups from wave 1 through wave 8. I believe we're up to wave 8 now.
Nice.
Some of them, a lot of the earlier waves are sold out, but there's a lot of great stuff still there. They're limited runs, so usually he doesn't reissue them once they're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And now, when it comes to these particular McFarlane toys, just seeing what you saw, do you think there's going to be a particular harder to find figure out of these? Because that always happens.
I think so, just because of the Build-A-Figure. I mean, things will probably change once the e-tailers and stuff get opened up to order and everything. But I think finding it in brick and mortar might be difficult, just because it is a Build-A-Figure. There's not.
Okay.
I don't know if any of these 4 figures I would classify as peg warmers, because they're all essential pieces to build the figure. The only one that I could possibly see sitting on the shelf longer than the others is the Wonder Woman.
Okay, really the one I like, of course.
Yes,
That's
but different tastes for different folks,
of course,
right?
Of course. I mean, these are all dope figures. I mean, again, this one's just I like it. Don't get me wrong, but I can't wait till you pop it out of the box. It just looks so cartoony, which is just weird to me. Out of the set, maybe it's the mask, the face sculpt. You tell me right there. You know what I mean?
I just think it's the artwork of that character. Like if you go back and look at the panels of the pages, he's fairly accurate in terms of look.
Oh, definitely. I just find it weird too. No weapon, just hands.
Well, so he can choke you out.
No, actually, they're fists, so you could punch me out. He's
Okay, so you can punch him out.
Hands.
Well, you see,
okay,
not so bad.
And look at this. Somebody's curious about how you do things, Bobo. And over here, Six Element also disagrees with me. Everybody, the world disagrees with me. That's the Omega way. He loves Omega. So he goes, how can he get into showcasing and unboxing toys on his channel similar to what you do?
All you really need is a camera and a YouTube account. Just make sure you have decent lighting, good audio. I mean, you can get, there's good audio mics out there for 20, 30 bucks. There's audio mics that are $100 plus. I mean, if you're just starting out, don't just get good equipment, but affordable equipment. And as you grow your audience, as you continue to build yourself up, then invest more. But just talk about the stuff you love. There's a lot of figures out there that I don't talk about because I don't buy them. I talk about the stuff I like.
Yeah,
Right.
which is best. I think that's the best approach because a lot of people, oh, you got to talk about the bad things. No, we don't. Why? Why? That's not our energy. So, people that think like that, it's okay. We have a right to, agree to disagree, but
absolutely. I'm not saying
things that are, positive. What's the point of negative energy?
Right. And I'm not saying no action figure is perfect.
Of course.
But I think there's a lot of companies out there trying to take your money. And I don't mean that in a selfish way. Their business, they need stuff ran. It's consumerism. So I think at the end of the day, it's all about having fun with what you want to spend your hard-earned money on.
Yes.
And at the same time, the stuff that makes you feel good. Like, perfect example, real quick, because I know this has gone on a little long.
It's all right, but now I get into the inside of my man BobO'Mac because I need people to tune into Crisis Toyverse because they gotta understand this is a real toy person here. He puts passion and has knowledge behind it. So you have fun, but also learn.
Well, thank you. It's like with the Thunder Tank. A lot of people complained about that price of that Thunder Tank from Super 7.
I said it's fire though.
It is, and I had to have a long conversation with my wife about why I needed this vehicle.
Please let me have this baby, please.
It's almost like those Windows 10 commercials where they make the commercial on the laptop of hey, this is awesome. And it was almost to that point. She let me get it, but we looked at the comments of everybody complaining about stuff, and I get it. It may not be animated accurate or concept design accurate, but it still looks cool.
It looks badass. What's the problem?
I want it in my collection. I always tell people, if you don't like it, then show them you don't like it by not picking it up.
That's all.
However, while you're not picking it up, I will be doing everything in my power to pick it up because I want it.
And then when you come to my house, don't look at it. So look, somebody kind of agrees with you. They say they hate how they sell all the figures in bulk to what he considers scalpers, and then can't even get them for retail price. The eBay guys that go to a Walmart and buy up the whole stack.
Oh,
how do you feel about that tactic?
Okay, here's the deal. I respect the hustle, but at the same time, it's a pandemic and people are trying to buy stuff. So on one hand, you got somebody who may be potentially just trying to feed his family because he lost his job, him or her. But on the other hand, you may just have a jerk who's just trying to score extra money. It sucks that there's not enough out there. I mean, Hasbro's distribution with the G.I. Joe line is horrible.
Gotcha.
People can't pick up G.I. Joe figures. It's just horrible.
Do you think, though, that maybe a store itself should place a limit on like, yo, we only have limited values, so everybody has a chance? Do you think that's something that they should do, or just like, again, it is America, just...
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. I mean, yeah, maybe in Soviet Russia you can, but in America... But here's the thing. If you put the collectible stuff like they do with the video games behind the glass, it might solve some of these problems.
Okay, true, right?
I've heard that argument. I'm not the originator of that argument. I heard it on another discussion.
Send any hate mail to Lucas.Fashina since he wants to show off his email.
No, send it to the random dude at gmail.com.
Oh, yeah, he loves that.
No. Send it to me. Send it to me at my email, and then I'm gonna tell you what the real deal is on Drunken Chat. Let me get a few drinks on me, and I'm gonna tell you the real deal.
Okay, listen. Right now, you have a very happy and sober Lucas, which is just gonna be somebody that thinks before he speaks. But at midnight, he turns into the werewolf, and it's a wrap.
You quiere la neta. I'm gonna hablar la verdad.
He gives you pelas.
Justo. Look, but you're talking about scalpers, right? And I've come across many videos on TikTok where it's not just some random dude off the street coming in. No, some of these employees that work for these stores, whether it be Walmart or Target or Five Below, they're waiting until that person, because they know what time the person comes in. They'll walk in and they'll freaking, as soon as that person walks away, boom, they're on it like freaking rat. And remember, they're supposed to be enforced. Even if that manager wanted to have a one per person, the employees who are supposed to enforce that are the ones that are buying it. So, for instance,
are they getting hit off by somebody? Because I've seen dudes hit people off like, yo, I'll give you 10 extra beans for you if you let me get that joint right now. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh no, I don't. I know it exists. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of factors going on between employees.
No, but you're right though. There's either people trying to feed their family or just being a dick about things. And
yeah, I mean,
right.
It's all encompassing. It's all of.
I saw a video recently where somebody was picking up like they were taking every single box of cards, and some dude was going like a maniac behind him. Why don't you stop him? He shouldn't be able to do this. I mean, don't hate. You should have been here at 8 a.m., son.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're gonna do the same. You were gonna do the same thing. You were gonna grab every single box.
No, I don't do that though. I don't do that. I have
Why
a heart,
you?
bro. I'm one of those. Because I'm one of those. I have a heart. I get what I need to survive. I'm not trying to like. I don't do that. I've never done that, to be honest.
It's not my hustle. It's not my hustle.
I'm gonna get what I want to enjoy. If I could make money, maybe I'll get an extra one. But if there's like 50 of them, I'm not buying the 50. Or even half. I'll buy enough for me to make me happy that I could have extra change to buy shit. I know, but we're talking to Lucas. We're talking to Dark Horse 305.
You're talking to me, right? You got to understand. So, for instance, there are certain cards out there where it's like a 1 to 10, right? That means that there's 10 cards, period, of that one particular of that one particular player, and that one particular setting, and that one particular color.
Lucas will go.
Or there's like 1 to 25, right? So that means you got to get 10 boxes to even come close to having a chance at that. And even if you get those 25 boxes, you may not get that.
Yeah, but you're spending mad money, though. I mean, that's crazy to invest so much. I mean, are you sure you're going to get a return on your value? I can't do that.
You are not. But
I'm not a gambler. I can't go to Vegas. I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm going to watch shows, bro, because I ain't throwing my money away.
But when you consider the fact that there's Patrick Mahomes cards, rookie cards, whatever, that are out there for like $5,000, $8,000. For instance, there are these Garbage Pail Chrome Kids boxes, and there are some that are $8,000.
What? Where did you get this?
Walmart. You get this from Walmart. Yeah, you can go to Walmart. There's a Series One. There's cards out there, and they're like special refractor chrome cards
Really?
that went for like $3,000 to $8,000, man. So
Really? You're gonna
yeah.
make me go to Walmart after we finish this conversation?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Bobo, are
I
you a
mean, yeah.
card man? Or you just a figures man?
I'm just a figures. The only cards I like are the ones that come with the McFarlane figures. I bought a Trapper Keeper. I put the cards in.
Oh my God, folks! He said Trapper Keeper. He has dated himself.
I have dated myself.
All the cards,
not
man,
a binder,
all the
a Trapper Keeper. I'm calling it a Trapper
He
Keeper.
said a trap. You know what though? I'm fucking with you, and I have one on the garage.
Oh no, I put stickers on it and stuff, and then I like bought the sleeves, and I was all excited. I was like, "This is cool." Like I see a lot of reviewers like, "Oh, this is dumb. Why don't they do this? Why did they put this card in?" I'm like, "Who cares?
My man,
like you could just throw it away if you don't like it."
Well, I tell you what, that's also a premium that's happening during this whole COVID time is sleeves, man. Like you gotta hope that you can get them. Like there's like these normal joints, right? And you can get those pretty easy. But then there's like the other cards, like the newer cards where, so for instance, like this card is like a 12 to 25, but as you can see, it's thicker.
Oh, damn. That's how they make cards now, bro. They're ripping me off by a pack.
Yeah, because if you look closely, there's a piece of the uniform that's in there.
Get out. But dude, I'll still get mad, bro.
Plus, it's got the autograph.
Wait. Let me just ask you this. So you opened that pack thinking you had X amount of cards and there was only that one card in there?
No, there was maybe like 3 to 4 cards. So you know that there's only 3 to 4 cards.
Wait, all right. So what comes in a pack now? Listen, I was collecting cards in the motherfucking 90s. You know, we were getting maybe 12 to 13, 15, right? Cards in a pack. What do you get now?
It all depends on what set you get. So, for instance, there's crazy editions like the Design Ultimate or the Impeccable, which would be like $1,000 per pack. Pack. And there'll be one card. Or excuse me, it's one per box, and inside that box there's one pack, and inside that pack there's one card.
What?
Oh, wow!
Yes, that's it.
I would get pissed. Back in the day, I needed to have my gum, that stale crap that would waste in about 60 seconds. But I will buy a stack of cards. That's unbelievable now, bro. They be ripping kids. Oh, kids, you missed the good years.
But it's all about the investment. Well, see, our good years were the 80s, right? The problem with that is that a whole bunch of
90s and early 90s.
Man, 90s.
Yeah, but a lot of those cards are worth nothing, right? Because they were so overprinted. But now they're pulling back so that there's very little of those cards.
Yeah, but you still got the Dale Murphy FU card that cost some money. You still got that Ken Griffey Upper Deck that still cost some money. They were overprinted, but try to find a mint one.
Sure. But there's like that's 2 out of like 5,000 players that played during that time, right? But nowadays, even if it's a person that hasn't even come off the bench yet, there's a chance that it may make some money for you.
Bobo, question for you about the pop-ups.
Yeah.
Are they cardboard or plastic?
They're cardboard.
God,
they're not cheap cardboard. I mean, some people don't like them because they're cardboard, but I mean, these are designed to look good but be affordable. I mean, dios are expensive.
So what's affordable? So,
affordable, you're looking about for a pop-up, about 40.
Okay. But look how beautiful it looks. I mean, perfect examples are behind you, and look how awesome the characters look.
Yeah, and I don't even have it lit up as good as I do when I do my photography and stuff. So, I mean...
He has a whole city neighborhood there. It looks like New York.
But no, I mean...
Friday night in New York, son. All right.
I mean, there's dios that are... the dio community is kind of split on it, because at one hand, they're like, you're taking money away from me. And I totally understand that, but it's business, so it is what it is. But at the other end... if you're spending $200, $300, $400, $500 on a dio, you're going to get something that's really amazing and one of a kind for you.
Gotcha.
This is more of a mass-produced product, if you will. Very limited run in terms of, when I say mass, I mean very limited. But,
What if there's a custom request? Is that something they would do at Extreme Sets? If I said, "Hey, I need a specific look, and would you do this just for me?" And if so, would that then not be affordable? Just a question there about that.
Right. I mean, I'm sure Joe would consider it if the dollar amount was right.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Make a little fake Comic Crusader storefront with our little characters one day.
Hey, you never know.
Of course. All right, folks. This was great. We saw it. We just saw them off really quickly once again.
Look at all those beautiful figures.
We have Omega. Omega.
Oh, not Elmega. Omega.
Yeah. Oh, wepa. All right. Then we got 1D woman over here with the mohawk.
I believe there's supposed to be a variant of her coming out sometime later.
A gold variant or full
I think
hair?
it will have the Dr. Fate helmet.
Oh, word! Get out.
I believe. Don't quote me on that. I that's what I believe.
But this is what I love. It just looks so damn creepy.
What, the
I
Scarecrow?
agree with Lucas. Yeah, that face is dope though. Look at that. And of course, this one, folks. So again, hit up your shops, folks, and you're gonna see reviews on Crisis Toyverse. You're gonna see
eventually. I'm working my way through. They send all this product, folks, and I gotta get through it. And I'm working my way through it. They're drowning me with toys. Coño. They're drowning me with toys. It's a first world problem of epic proportions.
Now, this is funny. I hardly saw him off because he's green at the green screen. Yeah, but the green guy looks really cool. I really do like except with the sausage. I'm not gonna put a sausage on him. I'll give him the gun.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
So a lot of the stuff that you're showing, it hasn't even hit previews yet, so it should be a couple weeks. So for instance, when did we do that medieval spawn? We did that like last week, I believe.
Oh, the Mandarin, not medieval.
Yeah, Mandarin.
Yeah, the red version
already. Yeah.
The red version should be up in the Diamond catalog.
It is now. But when we did it, it was not up. But now it's
the blue one. The blue one's a Walmart exclusive, and you have to go to Walmart to pick it up. It's still up on the website. The blue will not be released any other way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you go, folks. Hit up your Walmart. Don't push nobody, and don't be buying 50 of them. Let somebody else.
Hey, it's not even about hitting up Walmart at the store. Just go online. It's still available. They offer free 2-day shipping.
Oh, free 2-day shipping, folks. So you could have this awesome figure. Like, I'm keeping mine in the box. I'm going to go back to my old ways, like my first wave of Spawn toys that are still all packaged.
But they have the red one up, like Lucas said, in the Diamond catalog. The red one's up for pre-order.
There you go.
What's interesting? What's interesting is that so it says Spawn. So there's 2 of them on there, right? Actually, I'm seeing 3. There's the McFarlane 7, the one that you're talking about, the blue one. And then there's a Spawn Series 14. It's kind of red, but it still doesn't look like the one that you had before. Then there's a McFarlane Mandarin Spawn Reborn, which is kind of bluish. That one's like $60. And then there's a Spawn Dark Age Series 14 and Mandarin Spawn. So there's all types of Mandarin Spawn out there.
That's nice. I want to show something off though before we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
450. You know Bobo's a Mac. 450. You know Bobo's a Mac. If you could, hey baby. I know Valentine's is coming up.
Oh no, it wasn't even anything like that.
But I need the study cat.
It came too. I won't be able to get this once we have kids. Please let me get this now before I have kids.
Right, don't make me donate my left, you know what, and then we won't have any kids because I need this that much.
Yes.
Too funny. That looked great. All right, guys, it was a great hangout. BobO'Mac, please tell everybody where they need to look for you at.
Oh, you can look high, you can look low, you can look beyond yonder. All joking aside, you can find me mostly on Instagram. I'll pop up on Twitter, but usually when I pop onto Twitter, I usually see curmudgeons just tweeting all day of why they hate Zack Snyder and his Man of Steel franchise. So If you don't want to be like that person and you want to have a good time, come join me on Instagram. Under BobO'Mac.
Yeah.
BobO'Fn Mac. You got it? You don't spell the word. BobO'F, the letter N.
It's freaking, folks. It's fracking.
Yeah,
Freaking
exactly.
and fracking.
There we go. And Lucas, what do folks need to do tonight?
Well, you need to come to at Drunken Chat. So once again, tune in to the Comic Crusaders Twitch page, and also you can hook into the. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick, if you don't mind. Stream. So yeah, once again, we're doing some stuff for Layla. You can hang out with us at the Comic Crusaders Twitch, or if you don't have Twitch, you can also make it over to Mighty Mel V's YouTube page for the It's Drunken Chat. Once again, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of giveaways. You're going to listen to some old man getting drunk and talk about comics, Star Wars, toys, cards,
and not just that though,
movies,
amazing giveaways across the night too.
Amazing giveaways. And once again, those giveaways are going to be support Layla and her family in this most difficult time.
But you got to be engaged, folks, if you want to win. You got to donate if you want to win. You got to show the love, reach into those pockets and help this beautiful little girl. For real. I mean,
yes, break the cycle. Don't be a nerd hanging out by the door where the punch bowl is. Get involved. Get on the dance floor. It's for a good cause. Good people are trying to help out here, and it's really a wonderful thing.
It is. Many blessings, folks. If you could donate, reach in those pockets tonight. Hang out with Lucas and the rest, Mighty Mel V and the rest of the It's Drunken Chat fam. Shout out to Mel V for also taking part in this wonderful endeavor. So with that, I'm Al Mega with my homeboy BobO'Mac, with Lucas Fashina. Make sure to check out comiccrusaders.com, undercovercapes.com. And with that, folks, hang out, like I said, with Lucas later. You know what I'm about to say, right? I'm about to scream it. Huepa, para que tú sepas, Omega, and hasta la próxima. Much love, mi gente.